Hello everyone, welcome to Fable Nooks. Today we're going to Italy again. We have an Italian story folk tale for you, and the title of the folk tale is The Myrtle. The Myrtle. In a village lived a childless couple whose greatest wish was a baby. At last the wife bore a sprig of myrtle, which they tended like a child. A passing prince fell in love with the plant and bought it, setting the plant in his chamber and caring for it himself. Very soon, each night, a soft, wonderful creature slipped from the myrtle and stole quietly to the prince's bed. Well, he hid until at last, in a rush of passion and curiosity, he tied a lock of her hair to his arm and lit the candles. The mystery was revealed. The myrtle held a living, perfect maiden, a fairy of such beauty. The prince fell instantly in love and promised her marriage. Oh, she agreed, and their tenderness filled the palace. Before the hunting journey, the prince asked her to hide again in the pot and left a silken thread with a small bell so he could summon her. Wicked women at the court, jealous and curious, made a secret passage into his room. One plucked the bell from the myrtle, and when the fairy answered, the women fell upon her and tore her to pieces. Ooh! But the youngest woman, moved, kept only a lock of the fairy's golden hair. The chamberlain, horrified, gathered the scraps and bones and buried them carefully in the pot and watered it. When the prince returned and found the myrtle stripped, he grieved so fiercely that his sickness called the fairy back. From the pot, the tiny creature rose, renewed, alive again. Moved by his sorrow and steadfast love, the fairy forgave and accepted him back. At a great feast, the prince revealed the crime. The jealous women, having condemned such cruelty themselves, now found their sentence pronounced. They were imprisoned. The prince married the fairy, rewarded the faithful chamberlain by giving him the repentant youngest woman in marriage, and provided for the myrtle's poor original owners. Therefore, the prince's steadfast love restored what cruelty had nearly destroyed, and justice, harsh but certain, was done. Wow. The prince and the myrtle fairy. This reflects the truth that when love is rooted in purity and is rooted in faithfulness and sacrifice, always triumphs over envy and evil. The prince's devotion, though tested by loss and grief, shows us the steadfast love that God has for his children, a love that endures through death and despair. The fairy's rebirth from broken myrtle shows how God restores what sin and wickedness destroy. the jealous women consumed by envy represent the corruption that springs from pride and selfish desires. Their punishment reminds us that whatever a man sows, you can complete the rest for me. Oh, yet the story ends not in injustice, but in redemption, forgiveness, restoration and joy. Love, grounded in truth and faith, overcome betrayal and death. It teaches that no evil can destroy what God ordains for good. That faithful love, tested by fire, becomes everlasting. Cheers. I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you and goodbye.